Hello coders. So I'm back again with a Excel problem set scenario. So imagine this particular take this sheet as an reference. So you are working as a the person who will be assigning the appropriate person for some. You are in some service center and you will be assigning the appropriate person for any work order or service request being raised by a customer. So something like if somebody raises a issue, then you need to assign the appropriate person for that. To attend to that particular customer. So if it is being in the docket, so this is the progress report of your particular Excel sheet, and you can show it to your team lead or your manager that something like A. So Alok Dhara is in the state of docket. I have assigned him a job, and he has still not. So docket has been done. Some docket against Alok Dhara, and it is being assigned to him. Fine. So we'll be writing A now. Okay, A. Fine. So it's he's been assigned. Now he is at the contact point of the person, CPO, that is customer point of interaction, and the task is completed. So that's being completed. And if some no docket nothing, then the status will be red, and I'll be building it from scratch. That how I particularly achieve this task. So I need to just before proceeding on with the problem set scenario demonstrating in how I did it, I will like to say that for this particular right mark to appear, it's the font of this particular section has been kept as a webdings, and for webdings type of font, A is being shown in this way. This is the check this right mark, and R is being shown in red. Sorry, R is being shown as cross. So there is nothing such as cross in here. Anyway, so there is this first task is all about A's, and I have to, based on the number of appearances of A, this particular status will be changing. What I'll be doing is that while pressing down the control key, I'll be copying this master sheet. So okay, fine. So I'll be deleting all of this stuff, these things. Let me select this one, press delete, and then let me make sure that here is something like clear contents. So let me still check now. It's still in webdings. Anyways, so clear, clear all. Fine. So these cells are now in raw data. Raw data type. I mean that if I just insert, so I will be naming this as child. So if I insert a new sheet just beside it, so my default font is Calibri. So that's the font style which is being applied in here. There is no formatting or any kind of special thing has been. So I'm building it from scratch. So if you want to practice along with me, what you need to do is that you need to make of this particular columns in your Excel sheet, and this will be the names against the against your these are the name of the employees. So now comes the task to how I did it. So we'll be selecting this particular range, and in this range the font style won't be in Calibri, as I have already mentioned. That there is a special font in Excel known by the name of Webdings, in which right A it will be shown as tick, right tick, and if you are pressing R, then it will be shown in cross. So what also you can change the style in here. So I'll be applying a style of maybe green. So now in this status section, there will be some conditional formatting, and it will be something like, so use a formula to determine which cell equal to, if this particular cell is equal to blank, it has been left blank. So by blank I mean that this one is blank. So if I am selecting this range of cells, right? So F2 means this particular cell is being locked from relative to absolute, but that should be the scenario. If I move my cursor slowly downwards in the vertical section, that means that the cell immediately below it, it's still having the reference of F, but from the row number which was being denoted by 2, it has changed from 2 to 3. Again, the reference number is of the column is remaining same for this particular cell. It's F. However, the row number which was denoting in the previous cell, it has changed from 3 to 4. So $F means that F will be locked, fine, but this $2 won't be the scenario. It will be normal 2, since the reference will be changed from the cells just below it in the selected portion. We'll be going to the format section and applying a fill color, maybe this one red, okay, and then okay. So since there are nothing in here, so maybe Sailendra Mondol, he has been assigned a task. Okay, so okay, fine. It's green, but I didn't apply any formula. So the formula will be equal to if, pretty much simple. So it would check, it would just pull out the value of this cell, right? So if it is completed, it will be showing this completed the column label. So we'll be pulling out the data based on the last column. So if not completed, so we'll be starting from the backward section. If E2 equals to A, that is the Webdings font, which will be representing green tick mark since I changed the font color. Again, there will be a if this one equal to A, then we will be having this one, fine, and comma bracket open. If this particular cell is equal to A, then again we will be having this value, and again if this particular cell is equal to A, then again we will be having this value. Okay, sorry, it's C2. After C, this will be B, B2 equal to, okay, fine. So it will be so if B2 fine equal to A, then it will be this one. And if none of these scenarios matches, then it will be left blank, for which I have used a conditional formatting, that it will be the font will the fill color will be red. Fine. So now if I just drag, I have written the formula in F2. So if I drag the formula all the way across to the down, escape, sorry, all the way across to the down, what will happen is that the value here is a big space. Okay, if D2, so it's D1. So in this particular cell, the formula will be for D2A. The cell below it, it would still be D2 to D3. The value will be A, but this won't be D2. D1, sorry, D1, that is the value of the cell above it. But this particular thing would be kept locked, that is locked for the table column header. What I'll be doing is that I'll be simply pressing F4 key from my keyboard to lock this value. Okay, so F4. Again, we'll be going to this one, and then after F4, if E2 equals to A, okay, fine. So if E2 equals to A, then the thing it would show is this one, comma, bracket open, if D2 equal to, okay, if D2 equal to A, then $D1, fine. If C2, there is no if in here. If C2 equal to A, then C1, B2, sorry, this B1 would also be locked. Yeah, fine. So I'm closing one braces. Fine. Let me press enter. And let me just select the range of cells from here, Control D. Now let me write in here A. Fine. So let me press here A. Fine. So before ending the video, I would again like to explain this particular function what I did. So this will be the cell based on this value. If there is no value in here, then this value will be shown, then this value, then this value. So I'm starting from the end. If E2 equal to A, now if I am changing the cell, that is dragging the formula all the way below the cells below it. So what will be happening is that E2 would change from E2 to E3, then E4. That's relative difference. However, the value which it is showing, it won't change. It would be based on the column level. That is column, this table column level of the first column, that is. So it will be E1. So E2 equal to E1. This will be F4. This should be kept locked. So the reference would be changing from top to down, but this E2 would be E3, but again D2 will be D3, but this E1, the column level value, it won't change. So that's why I made it from relative to absolute. Fine. So let me again go all the way across to the down and press Control D. So at CPO, let me press in here A, completed. Fine. So before ending the video, I would like to say that let me know in the comment section if my explanation was proper or not, or whether I was being able to reciprocate the way I am trying to explain this particular video. Do throw some likes, give me some comments. It boosts my motivation, and also, I mean, it also gives a overview that in which I mean, the videos which I'm making, whether there are any issues or not, whether my the track in which I'm walking, if it is proper or not. Anyways, before any more gibberish talk, thank you all guys and happy coding.